Welcome back to the podcast that comes with a free bag of candy corn.
Woo!
Hashtag just saying.
And while you take a teensy piece and realize you hate candy corn, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. You can give it all to Sean. He loves candy corn.
Yeah. I'm one of the few.
If you stack them up, it becomes a
I knew you were going to say that.
an ear of corn.
You mention it every time candy corn is brought up.
That's how I picture them. Like, you stack them up, it becomes like a thing of corn. I'm
And-
like, what are the odds?
And you know what's sad is how much I dislike candy corn and the amount of times I've brought it up. That's sad.
It's an acquired taste.
You can watch the first 40 on the YouTubes. Listen where streaming things are streamed.
Yeah. Give us a thumbs up.
It is Friday now.
Yes.
Thank God.
The last Friday
I
of
know.
September.
I know. Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah.
Get this month over with. Put it in the bin. I'm done.
Is it next month daylight savings? Or
November.
November.
I don't care.
We fall back.
You know what? I will
It gets
take.
dark at like 1 o'clock.
I will embrace the darkness, Joe.
Yeah.
I've embraced the dark. So
All right.
I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah. So this is episode 399. Next week is the big 400th.
Yes.
So if you haven't,
Wrong button. Sorry.
or crickets, it doesn't matter.
That wait to get there, huh?
If you haven't commented by now, you might be SOL.
Oh, the contest is over.
Yeah. Unless you want to go one extra day.
Nah.
No.
We have plenty of time. We have like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
we have 10 entries, so
10
best of luck
entries.
to those 10 people.
And we will hopefully
Yes.
be on location.
Yes, where?
I'm not saying.
It's a surprise.
Oh, teasing us.
I will say this: it's not a cemetery.
Okay.
And it's
Uh,
not
But it is
here.
haunted.
We attempted that once before. The
Yeah.
cemetery show. I think the
Soundboard wasn't really helpful.
yeah, the soundboard. That was that old junky one I had. We have a new one.
But this place is equally haunted.
It's supposed to be haunted. Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes.
It's in the triangle. So
It is.
We might see.
It is in the Bridgewater Triangle.
What are those
yeah.
things?
Pukwudgie?
Pukwudgie.
Yeah.
He's a Pukwudgie.
Pukwudgie.
So, yeah.
Yes. Have you? I didn't want to jump ahead of you.
All right.
Have you watched the season 2 of the murders
not,
thing?
not
You
yet.
have not.
I have not.
I will.
I have so much things to watch later.
I'm sorry. I will heads you up. It is. It's mostly like stuff from the trial.
Okay.
Like they talk about the trial.
Okay. All right.
So, and I was like, ooh.
How many episodes?
It's only like 3, I think,
Oh.
and they're only like
You can binge it in one night.
they're only like a half an hour a piece too.
Damn.
So you knock that out.
We know he's guilty.
Oh yeah, and they go so deep on this. You're like,
Oh.
I think it took the jury like 3 hours to convict him of all charges. They were like, yeah, he's guilty. It was pretty much unanimous throughout the whole thing. They didn't even stay for lunch.
Damn.
I said,
Court ordered lunch.
that's bad when the jury's like, we don't even need to break for lunch. This is a one and done.
We
I'm
got
gonna
this.
go home and eat because this trial's over.
I'm gonna hit a drive-through because I'm out of here.
I like on the last one, like the very last episode, you hear him on the phone with his son. Hey,
Yeah.
is Netflix making a thing about us? Yeah, they are, Dad. But you ain't getting no money off that.
Oh no. Nope.
Netflix is cash king.
Cash king. Yeah.
Your misery, our profit.
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
That's right.
Okay. I don't.
Netflix.
I know.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Have you seen Ahsoka?
No.
No. Only got one.
I'm sorry.
Like next week is the last episode,
I'm sorry.
and then Loki starts.
I haven't even seen season 1 of Loki. I haven't.
Well, you're on vacation, so you can
I
see it.
haven't seen Loki.
You get to watch them all.
I have.
What are you doing, Sean? I don't like,
He's
I
just
don't like new
rearranging.
things.
I think he's trying to make it so the
I
cord
don't
is
like
a certain
change.
way.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah. I'm on vacation, but I have a plethora of things to do.
plethora.
Yes.
Plethora.
Plethora.
Would you say there's a plethora of guns?
No.
That's a good one.
See? Is that better?
Yeah. in it, you know. Oh, and then I got an email from my boss
Uh-oh.
asking me to work Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
Again?
Kiss my ass.
I said, as of 5 o'clock.
No.
As of 5 o'clock, I am on vacation. So no, you will not have me. I will not be logging on.
Nope. You sleeping in.
Yeah. Well,
Celebrating.
to some degree. To some degree, I can sleep in. I
Gotta
I
get
have
up, let
to-
the dog out.
Well, no, I have to run errands in the morning, and then I'm going someplace with my dad.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Oh, he can't hear us, but
Robert?
we can wave.
Hi, Robert!
Damn.
Can you hear me now?
Where you and Robert going?
We're just going to. My aunt has a vehicle, and it's suspected it needs a new battery, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna supervise because I don't know a whole heck of a lot about vehicles.
Positive, then negative.
I can
when you're hooking it back up.
I can replace a battery. I think that's within my
Yeah.
capabilities, but
When you're taking it out, negative, positive, and when you're putting it in, positive, negative. Remember that. Very important. Positive's red with the plus. Negative is a minus with black. Some cars.
See, we teach
So-
you something
Some
every week.
cars.
Essentially, you never want to have the positive hooked up without having the negative hooked up. That's
Right.
what I'm hearing.
Like when you
from
put the battery in, you hooked up positive, then you do the
Yeah.
negative last.
right. So you wouldn't hook up the
And
negative
hopefully
first
you don't
because
see
you get
smoke.
sparks.
No flames and no smoke.
Sparking. Sparking.
Yeah. So,
Yes. Okay.
so on Ahsoka this week, there was a there was a special cameo of a character we all know and love. Guess the character.
Yoda?
Nope.
Grogu.
Sean?
Woody Woodpecker.
No.
Was it Grogu?
No, it wasn't Grogu.
Okay. Boba Fett.
Nope.
Okay, let's shorten this. Do they have their own Disney Plus show right now?
They do not.
Okay.
But it's a well-known character.
Not Darth Vader.
Nope. And his brother was Knight Rider.
What?
His brother voiced Knight Rider.
Oh, C-3PO.
There you go.
Hey!
I was like, ah! And he spoke on behalf of Princess Leia. So like that gives you like a little bit of the timeline for Ahsoka. It's like before she passed away.
Well, now they're just doing me dirty, invoking Princess Leia. Come on.
So,
Come on.
General.
Oh yeah, she was a general.
Yep.
No, I'm still going through the Conan Without Borders thing.
Yeah.
That thing's hilarious.
How was it?
Oh boy, he went on a trip. He has an executive producer that is like, he looks like he's made out of cardboard. And he's very pretentious, so he apparently likes to go to Italy. So they went to Italy, and he told him, I want you to show me your Italy. And the whole thing was just ridiculous because
Please, there are ladies present.
Tuscan?
the guy's like wicked. No, they didn't. I don't even think they went
Tuscany,
to
yeah.
Tuscany. They went through Florence, and they ended in Naples, and it was just ridiculous.
Never been.
Conan was walking down the street, and he doesn't speak Italian, so.
Hey!
He's walking with his friend, and
Spaghetti.
he liked to say, well, that was the thing. They're walking through the street, and the person that he's with is like pretentious, and he's like, buongiorno, ba 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 ba. And Conan would walk by and go, hey, rigatoni.
Mozzarella.
And he's walking down the whole street, and he's just naming pasta names, and the guy didn't really catch on to it, and then he's like, are you just yelling pasta names?
Parmesan.
And he's like, yeah, but if you say it with enough flair, they think you're talking to them.
Pepperoni. Calzone.
At one point, he yelled prego, and I'm like, that's actually a word. It means thank you.
Oh,
I was
does
like,
it?
so he's just yelling thank you to
No, it's
people.
grazie.
No, maybe prego is please. It's an actual word.
Bon appetit is, hey, let's eat.
Bon appetit is,
Bon
hey,
appetit.
let's eat.
Hey, bon appetit. Get ready to eat.
Prego's
Wow.
and tomato
I don't
sauce.
know what to tell you.
Prego is a
I'm
tomato
Italian, I don't know
sauce.
what to tell you.
But
I would
And
love to
it's
go
short
to
for
Italy.
being
That'd be great.
pregnant.
Someday.
no, well,
I don't know if I'm allowed out of the country, so I don't know. We'll see.
you're not allowed in the
I'm
country?
kidding. I don't have a passport, so.
Oh,
I know they
my
got, like-
goodness. It means please. Okay, prego means please.
Oh.
So There you go. I knew it meant
So the
something.
sauce is please sauce?
Please use our sauce.
But there you go. It's in there.
Please buy our sauce. Prego.
There's a lot of pleas in there.
You ever have vodka sauce?
No.
It's orange.
Oh.
It's really good.
That would entice me because I would think like, oh,
There's no alcohol in it, but it's...
the tomatoes are a pleasant color. There's an Italian restaurant I go to in I think it's in Carver, and they make a bomb ass bolognese sauce, but they put carrot in it.
Really?
So like you'll be eating and you see like a carrot shred. I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
What's the space called?
Mamma Mia's.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Hey.
Da 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 da. Da. Hey. So.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. Yes, sir. I'll tell this story real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll go around the room, and that is my worst nightmare in a situation is for people to go, let's go around the room.
Show and tell.
It's like, no, let's
Let's
not.
go around the table.
Even when I know that and you sit there and go, oh, I'm after this person, like my turn's next, and you try to practice it, or I try to practice in my head what it is I'm gonna say, and then it's my turn. I still don't know what the hell.
Or when you're
No,
reading and it comes to you, like your paragraph, you're like, Evan,
I used to be like that in school.
your turn to read. The.
Be like I'm Billy Madison. Today, Junior.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a story. Here's the story. Let me get to the. Let me get to it in my
Is this
notes.
a true story?
It's a true story. It happened the other day. Okay, so
it's fresh.
yeah, it's fresh in my brain. So the other day I said, I really haven't been able to listen to any Jimmy Buffett music since he passed away because it makes me too sad. And then this week I was like, and I used to listen to his music like for happiness.
Right.
And this week I really needed it. And oh, by the way, I had a gummy earlier, so maybe that's why I'm talking this fast. I have no idea. So anyway,
A whole one, or
I took a half.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'd say the whole one.
Which half?
the bottom half apparently.
The happy half.
Yeah.
All right.
So I got to a place where I could listen to his music again, and then that brought me down a rabbit hole, and because I have all of his CDs except for the new one that comes out in November.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't need to buy any CDs.
That's probably
but
gonna be sold out quick.
Yeah. Actually, his music is back on like the Billboard.
Yeah.
It's like some of the most streamed songs. He's got like 3 in there. I was like, good for you.
Now, can
It
you still
sucks
get
he
it
had to
as
die.
an album or just a CD?
What? The new album that comes out?
Yeah, 'cause you
He's
can-
putting it out on vinyl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and the vinyl's like a like aquatic blue. It's beautiful. I was like, oh, it's gonna look pretty.
Nice.
You mean dope?
Yeah, I know, like dope.
Go on.
So I was listening to his music again,
Bring our slang back.
and I finally got to listen to the new song because he wrote a song. He wrote it like right before he passed away. Right before he passed away, he wrote all this entire album,
Okay.
and it's mainly about like dealing with grief and like the grief of
I think the album killed him.
Yeah, and then well, the cancer killed him, and the like dealing with like his passing, like as a fan. So he put that out there, and I finally sat and listened to it, and it's really a beautiful song, but it depressed the shit out of me.
Damn.
Anyway, so I went on eBay
Got you in the
because
feels.
I was going through my collection, and I said, "What am I missing?" Because, and then he put out a music video years ago.
Yeah.
And he didn't do a whole lot of videos because MTV wouldn't play them, so I do them. But there was a music video he had, and I really, really liked it, and it was a really fun video. And I went to go like try and find it, and I couldn't find it online. So I asked the internet, and I'm
Give
on,
me the answer.
Well, I'm on a couple of Buffett-related groups, and I got an answer. It's on this collection, which is on VHS.
Damn.
And so
Not on beta?
I tried every, like, I tried YouTube, I tried, what is that, Vimeo or whatever, the video thing. I tried Daily Motion, I tried all of them. I could not find this music video. So I went on eBay, and holy shit, the VHS that this thing is on is going for like $120.
Damn.
And I
Surprise.
said, I am like 60% sure I have that, but I don't know where it is. And I have a million totes because of my husband. So I am not going to go through 25, 30 totes.
Oh, you can declutter.
I would if I could, believe me. And I actually came down here the other day to try to find, because in like 3 different CDs, he put like a bonus DVD. And I was like, I have to find the bonus DVDs because one of them's out of print.
Right.
And the other 2 were going for an insane amount of money. Not even the CD collection, just the bonus DVD that came with it.
Damn.
So I was like, fuck.
There's footage of his concerts.
Yeah, and stuff like that, and some backstage stuff. And I found them. I have them, so I don't have to worry about that. But I was really pissed about the VHS thing. So I went on eBay, and I found somebody selling one. And they even showed like screenshots of the thing playing in their VCR. And I was like,
it
okay.
still works.
Yeah, and it was selling really cheap. And I was like,
there's no tracking.
Wow, that's pretty good. So I bought it.
Okay.
And then my problem began because I sat there thinking to myself, like, oh, great, I found one. And, it was...
You don't have a VCR?
It was like $10. And then I was like, how am I going to play it?
Sean's got a VCR.
So I sat there and I was like...
I probably still have mine.
He can convert it to DVD.
I was sitting there and I was like...
Make your own.
Oh, my God. How am I going to watch it now? And I said, I wonder if I have a VCR. So I went through my stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
stash.
Yeah, where it would be if I had it. Nope. I'm like, oh,
You got his
shit.
autograph too, right?
Huh?
You got his autograph also too.
I do, yeah. I have
Nice.
it signed. That's in a binder.
Nice.
So I sat there and I was like, this sucks. So then I said, well, okay, if I can find one at a reasonable price, they can't be that expensive.
Right.
So I went on Amazon.
Might get it for
oh,
free.
no. They're like $300.
Dude, $300, you get a brand new DVD player.
I was like, are
Go to
you
Walmart.
kidding me?
Wow.
So now I'm like, great, I'm going to have this thing. I'm not ever going to be able to watch it. Because I know how to, I have I don't have it yet, but there's a thing you can buy. And you can connect it to your computer. But you need a VCR. You can connect the VCR to your computer and you can capture the video.
Right. RCA.
Because of the video editing software I have has capture ability.
You can probably get one at the flea market and rent them.
I don't know.
Sorry. Just an idea.
So I thought the only other person I know that would have one. So I texted my mom.
Oh.
And I said, do you have a VCR? And she goes, I have a DVD player. Why? And I was like, that's not what I asked you. So I said, a VCR, like to play VHS tapes. And she goes, I don't know. And then she's like,
in the past? What is this?
And then she sent me a picture of the DVD player. And she's like, this is what I have. And I'm like, that doesn't play VHS tapes.
She knows how to send pictures?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
My dad doesn't know how to.
Then like 10 minutes later, I get a text from her and she goes, I have like a DVD VCR combo
There you go.
in the bedroom. And I was like, I may have to borrow that at some point because I don't even have it yet. It hasn't come to me. So there's no.
Where's it coming from?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I forget where.
From Kentucky.
If you wait 4 days and 4 hours, you can outbid this one person and get one for $10.
What, a VCR?
VCR player.
Does it work?
Yeah.
You say yes.
So
For $10, it can better work.
Panasonic VCR video cassette recorder player forehead tested. Says it tested and works great, showing normal signs of use.
Normal signs of use. What does that mean?
Probably
30
like
years of use.
Eats your VHS tapes.
Probably any like scratches or scuffs or whatever. But for $10, just so you can watch that thing.
Yeah, you use a pencil to rewind cassettes. How you do a VCR? VHS, like a
Your
marker?
fist.
There's
One of
one
those
50,
thick Shoppies.
50, 30, 34.
Well, I think once I get it, I'm gonna like borrow my mom's and see if I can do the capture
Scoop me.
on my computer, and
Nice.
hopefully that will work.
There's a Magnavox for $13, but it needs a remote.
I don't know what happened
No
to them.
Sony?
I actually had a DVD VCR thing, and you could
Mine's at my parents' house.
you
right
could
there.
put stuff in the you could record on a DVD from the VHS
Oh.
on that machine.
I'm surprised Jay doesn't have one of all
You know what?
his vast collection of
I am shocked
vintage
as
stuff.
well.
He doesn't have a VCR.
I know.
That's my one thing I don't have.
I know.
It has eluded me these years. I don't have a VCR.
I probably, it's karma. I probably made him throw it away.
We don't need this, Jay.
I know. I probably said that.
Yeah. Hey, kicking his head.
Biting me in the ass now, isn't it?
Well, plus, I bet that the tape that you said was like $140, or
Oh, well, that's what people were selling it for.
I bet before he passed, it was probably like a $40 tape. So everybody on eBay was second someone passes, and they get word. Inflation.
Yeah.
About 4 or 5 times higher.
I mean, I wasn't.
Excuse me.
I was just like, oh, it was like $10. I was like, I can't pass that up.
There you go. It's a deal.
I'm here for deals.
Bargain. $10 for this and $200 for the VCR.
I know, and that's where I'm in trouble.
You got a deal.
Even the converter piece I need is going to be like $15. So I'm like,
Breaking the bank here.
I know.
But that's worth it. Now, how long
If I could see the damn thing, yes.
How long is it?
It's
60 minutes.
The video is like an hour and a half.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Good.
And like he goes through all the music videos and stuff, and he tells you like weird stuff about it. He's like, hey, so it's kind of like commentary without the commentary.
He had a song with like 3 or 4 different country artists.
He's done several of that. He did
Like Toby Keith and like.
Yeah, he's done one with Toby Keith. He had the big one with Alan Jackson. Ugh.
It was like a group of them. They were singing like sing song. I can't remember the song.
Yeah. He had a kind of a hit with who's that guy? Zach Brown.
Zach Brown.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I heard the name.
I barely know who it is. So.
Is it like Brandy Carlisle?
Brandy Carlisle.
Oh, I can't do it.
Oh, look what you're doing.
Talked about her.
Speaking of which.
Speaking of which, what do you got?
Not Brandy Carlisle,
Oh.
but since we're on the topic of entertainment media.
Okay.
Target stores have reportedly stopped selling DVDs, Blu-rays, and CDs in their stores.
Why?
Removing displays in part of the store where they sell other physical media like books and vinyl records. The move is not entirely unexpected. The retailer, which had significant amount of space dedicated to movies and music until 2001, has been reducing the footprint of disc sales for the last few years.
Yep.
But it's surprising in that it comes now, as physical media seems to be experiencing a bit of a renaissance, which I did not know. So basically, they're not doing it anymore because they feel like people aren't buying it. But now there's this big resurgence in buying the physical media.
Nostalgia.
Which some of us have been doing the whole time. Thank you much.
Yeah.
I love going to buy a CD. I don't care about going on iTunes and downloading it. It's not the same sound quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't play CDs in my truck though. It's nice.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them don't come with CD things anymore, do they?
No, you gotta use Bluetooth.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But you can get like an adapter.
Some
like,
of us old timers
to
still
like
like to
plug
buy
it
these
in
things, you
and
know.
play, CDs. But I don't got time for that.
Hey, nobody got time for
I ain't
that.
got time for that.
I still want my DVDs and Blu-rays because they always put extras on them.
Yeah.
Well, not all the time. Sometimes the extra is just like the trailer or something,
Like Clue.
and you're like,
Have you seen this? We all seen that.
we all know.
All right.
Leon.
So the writer strike's over.
It is, thank goodness.
Yay!
The writer's strike. The funny thing with that is that the writer's strike ended, I think, Wednesday?
Yeah.
And all the late night hosts were like, "We'll be back tomorrow." I went, "Wow, that's fast."
Yeah.
I'm just happy because John Oliver's coming back last week tonight. I love him.
Yay, John!
Shit.
That's him. That's why I had to push the button.
Holy
Yes,
shit!
they sent out a thing like, "We'll be back on Sunday." I'm like, "Happy birthday to me!" fantastic.
Yes, that's right. Tomorrow is Tara's birthday.
Well, that would be bullshit then, wouldn't it, my darling? I couldn't give a tinker's fig.
That is not the button I meant to push.
All right.
That still works.
It did work, but it wasn't the right one.
You were probably looking for a Homer Simpson scream, weren't you?
Actually, I was looking for this one.
I couldn't give a fuck.
Is Jay taking you out for your birthday?
I don't really like to go out.
Okay, is Jay checking you in?
Will he be checking me in?
like getting takeout?
We're getting takeout, yes.
From where?
This
Mamma
Mexican.
Mia.
Wherever
No,
she
Mexican.
wants.
Oh,
Mexican. Yeah.
Nice.
It's her choice.
He already asked me like I think like yesterday. He goes, "So do you want Italian on Saturday?" And I said, "No, I think I'd rather have the Mexican." He went, "Really?"
Damn.
And he said, "Yes."
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, and then the place that we go to, you can get like Mexican Coke, not cocaine.
What's a Mexican Coke?
A Mexican Coca-Cola. Mexican Coca-Cola.
I'm still confused. Like,
You pop the top and there's like a mariachi sound.
all right.
It's
That's funny.
not. It's actually not as syrupy as the American Coke.
Wow. It's not as diabetic as Jamaican.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, when you first said that, I was thinking the
Mexican Coke.
Coke that you snorted
Is
over
it
there.
spicy?
No,
It's got a little, it's got a
no.
little kick to it. Like,
Not at all.
Right.
Not at all.
all right. Cool.
Just, I mean, you know, I don't know what they do to American stuff, but it don't taste funky. Funky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like things differently.
So
Just a little different.
Because it's very early. I'm stumbling over myself.
Okay.
It's very early
Yeah.
to say this, but and I'll probably ask you later. But did we have a winner last week?
We did.
We did. So, okay. Was it Tina?
No, it was not.
Oh, good.
It was Deirdre.
Well, we'll give her a proper applause
Yeah.
later. But because wow,
And she
Sean.
doesn't want the gift card either.
Oh, really?
She just likes to play. I'm like, all right.
Because, well, I mean,
So I guess this week will be worth
I
two
was-
gift cards.
I was
because
gonna
she
tell
didn't
you.
Take it.
I was gonna tell you if it was Tina, we're SOL because I'm not gonna see her this coming week.
Because you're on vacation.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, she'd be waiting like 3 weeks.
Oh.
I didn't see her this week either.
You mail it to her. You probably have her address. Huh?
I have a address. I don't know if it's
P.O.
her
box.
address. Yeah. I don't know if it's her address. She just gave me an address. I never checked up on it.
Yeah. She got it within like less than half an hour. I was like, damn, that was quick. She must have like fast forward to the end to see what it was, and then
I'll go back and watch this bullshit later, but until then,
yeah,
I need to know.
extra views. We did pretty good last week. Over
I
1,000.
don't know how to drink.
Oh, wow. All right then.
I know. It's been that kind of week. It's been the kind of week I've developed a drinking problem.
Who remembers Pauly Shore?
Oh, God.
Me, dude.
Before you say another word,
All right.
The Weasel.
does this have anything to do with Richard Simmons?
Yes, it does.
Why do I feel like he's
He
going
wants to play Richard Simmons in a biopic.
I knew it. Because I was seeing the...
I mean, is Richard Simmons still alive?
Yes, he is. I was
Is
seeing...
he still doing the freaking
Yeah,
sweating to
well,
the oldies?
not so much.
He is the oldies.
He's just sweating in a room by himself now. But I
He's
saw the
surrounded by mirrors. Come on, let's go.
I saw the fervor online.
Yeah. That's all he's known for. Is
What?
Sweating to the oldies. Richard Simmons.
Well,
exercise.
he used to go on like talk shows like Phil Donahue and shit.
Yeah, and like, get up, everybody.
He was on an
We're
episode
gonna
of Whose
dance
Line
that
Is It
fat
Anyway, which is
away.
hilarious.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to be thin? Let's dance.
I like how he was never judgmental. He'd be like, "It's all
He had a
right."
big afro like Bob
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. He had the Bob Ross hair.
He was never judgmental. What are you, 800 pounds? It's all right, sweetheart. I love you. Just stop moving.
800 pounds of love.
Just stop moving, you know?
Yeah, it's like
Circle the toilet a few times before you sit down. Hey, extra calories.
open and close that fridge. Come
extra
on.
calories.
Feel the burn.
Burn.
Pick up that fork. Come on.
Forklifts, let's go.
Forklifts.
Remember the shake weight?
Yeah.
Get that shake weight.
That's testing the parameters of good taste, I think.
Put
The
down that
shake weight.
soda. Pick up a water.
No.
Put down that Coca-Cola. Get a Pepsi.
What you should do is get yourself some Mexican Coke,
Yeah.
and you'll be thin in 5 minutes.
Because it goes right through you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Usher.
Oh dear, he's a halftime show.
He's performing the halftime show.
Yep.
I don't know who he's going to be with, but
Now here's the thing.
Yes.
Here's my thing with this. Okay, is that the NFL
Yeah.
and the consequential network that carries the
Fox?
the Super Bowl,
yeah, I think it's fine.
they are very uptight as far as what they will allow after that whole Janet Jackson thing. Right? There's even a 3 or 4 second delay
Yeah.
on the halftime show, just in case they need to blur or cut away.
Ah.
And now, do they think that Usher is going to give them a G-rated halftime show?
We shall see. It's Usher and his friends.
There's Usher and friends, and I'd bet his friends wouldn't be G-rated either.
Nope.
I don't want to generalize, but I feel like I might be onto something.
Like, who decides, like, the show? Like, we're going to have this
Well,
person.
there's very likely an entertainment committee.
Yeah.
And I'm going to guess that I thought I heard somewhere that MTV had something to do with it, but probably not anymore because they don't do music anymore.
Oh.
They
not.
don't.
Music
Oh,
TV,
oh,
you don't know
reality
anything about
shows.
music.
Prove me
You
wrong,
want to hear music?
MTV.
Go on YouTube.
Prove me wrong.
Oh, they did MTV2, then they had MTV3,
And none of them play music anymore.
and they were all like reality shows.
Yeah. Which is probably where they get most of their money. Which, I mean, if it's profitable. I mean, if they play the music videos, they probably have to give a cut to the
Royalties,
artist. Yeah.
I don't like Usher. Sorry. I'm not a fan. I mean,
Wow.
I just like the song.
Explain how.
well, his music isn't that good to me.
I just like the
Wow.
song "Yeah" with Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Little John and Ludacris.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not as representative. I mean, you can
I'm not.
neither, neither am I.
Damn it.
you can dislike all you like.
Yeah. I don't like Taylor Swift either. But she's
You
everywhere
had
now.
to go and bring
Oh
that
my
up,
God,
didn't
freaking-
you?
They're like,
Didn't
oh,
you
his-
have to?
His merchandise has gone up 400% since he started.
400%.
Since he started dating Taylor Swift, I'm like,
I mean, I don't know Travis Kelce as a person,
neither do I.
but
I
that
know
was
he hosted SNL once.
that was a fantastic strategic move.
Yeah, I think it's a PR move. I don't think
Probably.
they'll break up. She'll make a song, have another hit.
I have
Have another
theories.
hit album.
I have theories about Taylor Swift. I'll be happy to tell you off mic.
Oh, okay,
But
I'm not a Swiftie.
no. So I mean, you brought it up, so I have something, so I'm going to continue with it.
Go ahead.
So okay, so the other day,
Yes.
a fan Twitter account, and I'm not going to give their handle a shout out, so they screw you.
You're not important.
So Taylor Swift is next to who is assumed a fan or
Right.
like a person in the luxury box who takes care of the food because they're wearing an apron.
Okay.
And she's like they're right next to each other, and it's like a selfie. They're doing a little hey, hi. So the fan posted the picture. It was from the Arrowhead Stadium Chicago Bear game
Oh.
this past.
She didn't get permission to post that picture.
No, that's not. That's totally not where this is going. You'll never guess where this goes. Okay. So the caption of the selfie is Taylor Swift was eating a piece of chicken with ketchup and seemingly ranch. That fucking tweet went viral.
Of course it did.
I ain't even heard
right?
of it. I don't keep up with
Seemingly.
it.
Hidden Valley got in on it,
Oh,
right? They're the company who makes ranch dressing.
yes.
Hidden Valley got in on it. They're like, oh, well, and they're just like making little memes and shit like that. And there's like this whole PR thing happening, right?
Right.
Then Heinz stepped in the arena. And this is why I wanted to bring it up, okay?
All right.
So Heinz got in
57
on the fun,
varieties.
shared a photo to their Instagram of a condiment bottle, ketchup, and seemingly ranch. It's like a pale pink color. It's a very off-putting color.
Yeah.
And people thought it was joking. Then they came out and said, oh, it's real. We're putting it out there as a limited edition product. Are you shitting me? Off of some fan's stupid comment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Heinz, Hidden Valley's, as far as I know, Hidden Valley knows their place. They're just making fun of it. They're fine with it.
I think they remember my wishbone.
But Heinz is like, we're going to make this condiment now. Are you shitting me?
They were eating their gummies.
That's why they were talking really fast when they... Holy shit.
It's like the mustard M&Ms. Remember? For Mustard Day, we're going to make mustard M&Ms.
Oh.
Like,
Was that a real thing?
yeah, it was.
I never saw them in this. I wouldn't have bought them.
It was like limited edition for like National
Good.
Mustard Day. We're going to combine that with
Well,
M&Ms.
She has a whole army. So even if you wanted to...
No, it was Skittles. Mustard Skittles.
Okay.
Sorry.
So even if you wanted to
Yeah.
buy this as like a joke, or buy it to resell it, which is what I would do, you'll probably never be able to get your mitts on it because her people will be all over that.
Damn.
Seemingly ranch.
I really thought that was going so much in a different way.
Okay.
Think about how that sounds.
It's just seemingly ranch. I don't know. I don't.
Joe, do you get my drift?
Oh,
Well,
but-
you can tell me later.
all right.
Seemingly.
Seemingly, I don't know. It's just seemingly ranch.
Yep.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, I'm
I
over
get
here.
the joke, Sean.
I'm over here putting out quality product.
That's right.
I'm not a meme. I don't think I want to be a meme.
Nope.
But
Some people
Come
say
on now.
it's Memmy. No, it's me.
no, it's meme.
Memmy. Or
Meme.
It's Mimi. Mima.
Meemaw.
All right.
My goodness. Do you have anything else?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh boy,
He got married in Florida.
he sure did.
Good for
That,
him,
that was
brother.
a quick freaking engagement. Didn't he get engaged at like someone else's wedding and then now he's married himself?
I heard his daughter didn't attend.
Oh well.
Yeah, so that probably tells you everything you need to know.
Listen
Right.
here, brother. If you don't attend my wedding, I'll give you the elbow.
What you gonna do?
I mean, he's the most famous wrestler of all time.
And Hulk Hogan says, I do.
Everybody
he-
knows who
I
Hulk
mean,
Hogan is.
Yeah, okay, I'll give him that because I mean didn't he have like an animated show?
Yep.
And he's
What was
been
it called,
in
Sean?
he's been in films, probably the Hulk Hogan show or something silly like that.
I forget right now.
The Hulksters.
No.
And I mean, he was doing movies. He was doing movies before, any
The
of the
Rock and
others.
everything.
Yeah, all those guys. He was the first one to do
Was
it.
it
I feel
Suburban
like.
Commando?
Um,
Wasn't that
well,
Hulk
he did
Hogan?
Over the Top, didn't he?
He did No Holds Barred.
No Holds Barred. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It was No Holds
Did
Barred.
Suburban Commando.
He was in Rocky.
And Suburban Commando, I think, had a cameo of Undertaker.
Was he in Rocky?
I think so. No, he was just friends with freaking Mr. T.
Oh,
Because Mr.
Okay.
Him and Mr. T were tag team partners in like WrestleMania 3 when
okay.
yeah, or WrestleMania 2. I don't know the history. Sean probably know more than I do.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling.
Rockin' Wrestling. Okay.
Name those guys. See, Junkyard Dog.
Well, I
Andre
wouldn't
the
have got
Giant,
Captain Lou,
Captain Lou,
that. Okay.
Hillbilly Jim,
Piper, Mr. Fuji.
Jimmy Superfly Snooker, or is that the Dragon?
It's hard to see with this picture.
Jimmy
Iron Sheik.
the Dragon Boat Steamboat.
I think Iron Sheik just passed away.
He did.
Yes, he did.
His real name was something weird.
What was his real name? Mike?
Can't remember his real name.
Jim.
It's Mike.
It's
Get out of town.
All right.
Yeah. What's his wife, like 26? I think his daughter's probably older than his wife.
We wear the same clothes.
Probably 23.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Anyways,
All
See,
these famous old timers getting all these young timers.
I just don't understand that. And I mean, and my
like stay in your lane.
my thing is that, like, what do you talk about? And then that voice in my head goes, pretty sure he didn't marry her to talk.
No.
That's not why they're together at all.
Nope.
For a company.
Because, I mean, you have people that, and I said this to somebody else. I was like, you have the thing where you're, like, in completely different stages of your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's like, that doesn't work.
Nope.
She's
Whatever.
just starting her life. He's almost ending his life.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. How old is he? Like 6? No, he's got to be more than 60.
I think 105.
105. Well, he probably has...
Late 60s, early 70s.
He probably has 50-year-old knees.
He's still jacked.
I guess.
And the verdict is
I don't know.
75.
Probably could have just Siri'd it.
70.
Okay, well.
That's it.
Just had a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Last month.
He had a birthday and got married. That's a very busy year for someone of that age.
I got married on my birthday, so I'll never forget my wedding anniversary.
What is it? Sean was telling me
got married on leap
upstairs.
day.
Sean's like, oh, my nephew's birthday is today. That's how I remember your birthday.
I remember
day
both of them
after.
because they're back to back.
Oh. Yeah,
All right.
I know it.
Moment of silence.
So,
Yes.
I'm going to pretend I don't know.
Did we have a
Did
winner?
we have a winner?
We had a winner last week. Congratulations to Deidre. She was able to guess Role Models.
What was the movie?
Role Models with Paul Rudd
Oh, okay.
and Sean William Scott.
Never seen it.
Good movie.
I do like Paul Rudd, but I just...
He's got some.
I like him
He's
better
got some great one-liners.
in Ghostbusters if he shaves. That beard that he had in Ghostbusters Afterlife drove me nuts.
Some men need it as a distraction from their face.
I think they're hiding their face.
Hiding all this. But she didn't want the gift card, so this week's code is
Okay.
worth 2 gift cards.
Oh,
She's one of those
Should I
that
do
plays to
3?
play.
Should I do 3?
Huh?
I'll do 3.
Yeah, well, you do too. Stick
2?
with the 2. Yeah.
All right, 2 gift cards, Dunkin' Donuts. All you do is guess the name of the movie on the YouTube video. If you're first and you're correct, you win. Are you ready?
Pretty easy. Let's go.
All right. What the hell? That goddamn kid is on the escalator again. Comment below while you're there. Like, subscribe, and share.
Oh, I know that movie. That's going to bother me.
You should know.
Oh, my goodness. Next week, 400 on location. Watch
right.
it.
Yeah, the contest is over.
You're going to love it. Well, you should have commented. I'm sorry.
It was an easy win.
It,
Well,
Drawing
it's
next
an easy
week on the
contest.
show.
That's right.
yep. So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time on the 400th. And before I send it down the table, here's your fortune cookie of the week.
Cookie.
I've had too many gummies.
No, you haven't.
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow just as well.
Have a great weekend.
Have a good everything. See you on the 500.